Hi everyone, welcome to Timberborn. This is the experimental build, and I wanted to experiment with the new water lifter mechanic. So I figured I'd show how to make a creative map here so that I can get building fast. Click on Edit Map. I made a customs lake map. Let's go ahead and load this map. Alright, I spent way too much time doing this. But I put a new water source in here. The water's going to pour down. It's going to be funneled through here. We have a very straight and unnatural looking test bed here, and then the water exits. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my village center right here. You can only have one. Alright, so I let the map roll forward here. You can actually hit the play button. And I've got the water filled up in this channel. And then I built little canals here to make sure this whole area was green. Now the most important part is we're going to plant maple trees. Mature maple trees. Yeah, brush size 4. This gives us the most wood. Right? This is an absolutely insane amount of wood, which is why I'm doing it. Alright, here's my map. First off, you can't make this too deep or else you can't get your water wheels to work. And you don't have what you need to raise the water wheels at first, because you got to build planks. So this can only be so deep. We still have all the maples. This is the land. We have a direct water flow down here that splits on either side. And this should give us plenty of power for my experiment. So we go ahead and save the map. Experimental lakes. Save. Overwrite, and then we start our game. Alright, new game. Folktale's fine. Experimental lakes. We're going to do custom. Starting adults 55. Age 10% to 10%. No kids. Food consumption, the lowest you can do is 10%. So I'll just put in 1 here. Starting food 9,999. Starting water 9,999. Temperate weather duration 999, 999. Drought duration, I'm gonna say 0, no droughts. And I don't know, 1 for 1 cycle, but I don't think it matters. So there, a creative game pretty much. Let's get started. There we go. Here's all our beavers. Okay, first thing you want to do is lumberjack flags and science. Why not 7 of them? And we'll give them a pass so they can get there. Even though it's experimental, it's still a load of fun. Let's give them some storage. Log piles. 1, 2, 3 log piles. And then science. Not power. Lots and lots of science. There we go for science. And then bump these up to 4 builders, because that's as fast as we can build. And then we actually need to make a cutting area. I know, you don't have anything to do. I'm on it. There's your cutting area. And that needs to include this square too, please. Why not all the way up to here? Alright, speed 3. We're gonna have to wait a while, because first they have to cut down these trees, then they have to build the science stations. Then we're going to build the water wheels. 4 ought to do, if you can reach them. Alright, we have enough science to unlock the stairs. And we'll put some stairs right in here. We need this first. So, okay, important safety tip. Don't build that yet, because they have to get to this. And let's high prioritize this so they can get that wheel built. There they go. Then we'll build the lumber mill. Then we'll have enough planks to build the steps. Then we'll build the rest of the power. Then we'll be underway. Alright, stairs are built. We're building the other water wheels now, which means it's plank time. Line them all up. Our goal here is to unlock the mechanical water pump for 5,000 science points. This sucker takes 700 horsepower, pumps water and then discharges it. More efficient than a regular pump. Maximum depth 4. And that tells me it goes down 4. And we now have supply is 455, demand is 250, and this sucker takes 700. So we're going to need a lot of wheels. Now what do we need? We're going to need for these, we're going to need 100 gears, 50 planks. Oh, resin. We have to have resin. And we need metal. This is going to take a while. Alright, network power supply is now 1,608 with all the wheels connected. Excellent. So now we need more. We need some gears and some planks. So we need to go over here. We need to unlock, let's see, gears. Gear workshop. And what else are we gonna need? Trapper shack. We're gonna need this stuff too. We'll make a few gears. So I'm unlocking the triple roofs for 150 because it gives a speed bonus. So we have 78 housing and 62 beavers now. We have 21 gears already. We're rolling. Hey, well-being is 5. Yay for the roofs. Alright, we need to get to this metal over here. And the thing is, I think I'm going to have to make another district. So check that out. This district, oh man, that's nice. Sure, I'll put a builder's hut over here. And let's put a hauling post over here. Alright. And then let's put some metal flags over here. Scavenger flag, 250, thank you. And we will need the smelter. Yep, I don't need the smelter yet. 1, 2, 3, 4 scavenger flags. Alright, it's time to start unlocking some new stuff here. We need to unlock the Tapper Shack. Creates treated planks by infusing planks with pine resin. Oops. I am growing pines. There is some pine resin over here. All right, let me adjust my cutting area to do not cut the pines. Suddenly the pines are important. This is why we're experimenting. That's why it's experimental. Maybe you can get back in here further. Oh, I didn't know we needed pine trees. Okay, where else do we have pines? Pretty much eliminated them. Okay, we have mature pines over here, so we can do it over here as well. Good. Good. I just need to get a road back in there. No problem. So, we haven't built these yet, obviously. Alright, well, it's all about going over the water. Wait, 729 planks. Yeah, it's all about going over the water. We're gonna go over the water here. And go over the water here. And might as well double it up a little bit. Triple it up, I should say. We're collecting metal, although I have it paused. Yeah, because we don't have any warehouses yet. So let's get you built. Oh, you're almost built. Okay, good. We have a shortage of logs, and we had a death wave because I didn't have enough positives for the beavers. So the birth weight was really low, and they got old and died. You know, it happens. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. And then I guess maple syrups for food. That's pretty cool. I don't want to discover everything in experimental. I just want to discover enough to see what I need to do to build these water lifter things. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this contraption, would you? Look at that. How much? What's our total power? That would be 2,730 or so horsepower. And each one of these needs 700 horsepower. That's a lot of power. I'm gonna need more wheels and some metal. All right, the speed build, the speed creative build continues. I need more food, so I'm growing food too, because I believe one of the issues was they had crap food. They just had berries, plenty of berries, but it's crap food. So yeah, plant potatoes. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. This is how I'm spending my Sunday afternoon, is a speed build in Timberborn Experimental. Alright, pine resin is rather easy. I put a bunch of pine resin huts around, and we already have 498 of it. And what does it take? It takes 1 plank and 1 pine resin to make 1 pine resin board thing. 800 to unlock this. And this sucker needs power. 250 horsepower. And we got the power. We're going to put it right over here. And we'll see how fast we can make that. Also, I'm having a little water issue. See how this backs up here? So I'm trying to force it over using this. We have 2,800. So far I've made it worse. We had 3,000 before. So we'll see. Alright, we're making the, what are these called? Planks? Something planks? Treated planks. We're making treated planks with the plunger there. And check out the power now. I've got it up to 5,700 from under 4,000. And I did that by both directing the flow with these levees. That's dark. And blocking this off and damming it up so that there's still flow into here, but it's very, very, very slow. And yeah, we have plenty of 1,600 pine resin. I was worried about pine resin that it'd be slow. It's not slow at all. We have plenty of pine resin. As a matter of fact, I could start cutting these trees now because I stopped cutting the pines because I was worried we needed as many of them as we could. I think I can cut them all over here now. And I'm growing maples over here and birches. Birches for the quick wood, maples for the slow wood. Should have plenty of wood. 6,100 power occasionally. Alright, we have 13,000 science points, so let's go ahead and unlock the mechanical water pump. And that's what it looks like. Check it out. It's pretty cool. So I need to figure out how that works. Alright, I got the first one built. It's in action. So here's what it looks like. And this is what they mean by it can pump up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 high. So I mounted it this high. It's filling this up. And the question is, what happens when it gets to the top? Does it just stop pumping? It looks like it stops pumping. So my next question is, my plan is to stack another one, right? Put another feed in there and stack it up even higher. All right, it's been 6 hours, 212 days in the game, and I'm finished with what I'm going to do because I did not think it would take this long. You can see here I overproduced gears, 1,000 gears, over 1,000 metal blocks, 5,800 planks, 1,200 of the treated planks. This is the mechanical water pump. It can go 4 high. So I've got it in the water. It fills up, and I assume that it's leaking back out. You can't really see it. But anyway, I've got the little water trapped here, and then I've got another pump. And I had to put it at this height, because if you put it higher, the little connector sits like right where that seam is, and then it doesn't go in the water. And you could keep building these as high as you want, right? And you can do a better job than this. Scaffolding's all over the place. If the scaffolding's there, it was so the beavers could get up and build what they needed to build. Anyway, we've got a little channel here. The water will pour out into this makeshift reservoir. And then I've got a little gate here so that if they ever finish this wall, I can pour water out and basically just fill this with water, get it to run out. Anyway, let's take a look. I'm going to unpause this building, and then we'll turn the user interface off. Right, and let's see it rush out. So there it goes. It's pumping, and it's too deep in here, so it'll take a little while to fill it up. There, you see it filling up, and out it goes. And there it goes, filling up the reservoir. And now, I cannot imagine keeping these things running during a drought, because these are big pumps and they can move a lot of water. And if you didn't have a constant source of water, you're going to be out of water really quick. It would be nice if maybe in the future they'll build like a weather station, you know, because you can see on the interface there's a question mark here, but there's no way to build a weather station yet. Hopefully there will be at some point. And when you do, then maybe you can automate these to basically turn them off during a drought. I think that would be ideal. But anyway, here it is. And we'll see how long it takes to fill up. This would have been a lot easier if I had terraformed a map to just dump into a dirt reservoir rather than have to build all this wood, because this took forever to build. Let's check out some of the new foods and other items in the game that help your beavers work faster and be happier. Like we care about the beavers. Nutrition, I'm doing grilled potatoes, but bread, grilled chestnuts, roasting on an open fire for Christmas, cattail crackers, grilled spatterdock, maple pastries, with maple syrup, campfire rooftop terrace, the beaver statue. Everything else is about the same. Oh, you got the mud bath and the Lido. And then the observatory helps with the knowledge, so do the books. And then spirituality shrine and the temple. And I've unlocked the Iron Teeth. I'm not ready to play the Iron Teeth yet. I wanna fully play out these guys first. But there it goes. The reservoir is filling up. And it's not super fast. What level are we at? Yeah, we're still at the bottom brick, right? Yeah. So it's not super fast, but, you know, it's automated. Does this have a big advantage to the manual ones? Like, I could have spent my time just building this super high and then had the beavers climb all the way to the top and dump water down. I'm not sure. Because this took a lot of work. And these suckers take 700 horsepower a piece. Alright, well that's it for this experiment in experimental. Let me just go by the city really quick. Here's where all the metal was. All one district. I did not have to create 2 districts. With the first game I played, I didn't know that I could stretch the district out like this. And remember, the beavers only had 10% hunger and water needs, which is why I was completely overstocked on food. We started out with a lot of water and food, so this really, really was easy mode. And I did do the roofing on all the beaver houses because that increases their speed. If they experience a roof, it increases their speed, I think. But anyway, there you go. Scaffolding, hauling posts, builders' huts, and a big reservoir filling up with water slowly. I had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it, and we'll revisit this version when it comes out of experimental. All right, after about 10 hours of playing this game, this wonderfully addictive game, here's the final for my experimental city. I've got the water pouring out the reservoir. It's pumping in. Now, of course, I don't have any droughts, so this makes this pretty easy. But this is the only other district I have in the game. They just live over here around their little beaver-made lake created from this. I don't know. I have to see how this can be used in a regular game with droughts. Certainly to help fill up a reservoir, but it doesn't really do it that fast. I mean, I could build multiple pumps. You know, this is a late game thing because it takes forever to get the materials ready to make these pumps. So this is definitely for later game. Finally, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.